Simon, first defeat since May, a bit disappointing day for the boys. What's the mood like in the dressing room after that?
Yeah, pretty down, dirty on themselves, as you'd expect, I suppose, after that. Look, I wouldn't have minded losing. The run comes to an end at some point, but that was particularly poor today. For those that didn't see it, we're like a comedy of errors, to be quite honest. A bit like our Oldham game at the beginning of the season. The number of errors, and at critical times as well. I think there were times where we started making a dent and Widnes looked absolutely gone. They just needed tipping over the edge, and then we'd come up with a shocker and return the ball to them. So I think we're our own worst enemy, and to be honest, it was quite embarrassing, quite an embarrassing loss.
Was it a case of maybe trying to force things a bit too much when it wasn't there, would you say, or just a lack of concentration?
At times you could say that, but to knock it on at +1 off a tap, or all these little things we're doing, that can't be because we're forcing it, can it? That's just, don't know what it is, to be honest. But yeah, I think when you step away from it and have a look at it, I think attitude. I think the reality is Widnes are in that position, and they might have changed now after that win, where they're probably in that no man's land of we can't go down, we're an outside chance of making the 6, to where they really had nothing to play for, but we could have expected them to turn up and throw the ball around as we prepared for, and they didn't disappoint. Now, I don't think we looked like a team that were desperate to maintain that run and get to 10 from 10, or be thinking about later in the season and how much it'll mean to keep winning and so on. I think in reality the two teams looked like they were in each other's shoes. We looked like a team that didn't have much to play for. It would just sort of get it over and done with. Whereas I thought they looked like they really wanted to play and they challenged us, and credit to them. I thought they put on a really good game, and we were just our own worst enemy.
And a chance to get right back up on the horse back at the Shea next Sunday for the visit of Swinton Lions.
Yeah, which will be another tough one. Swinton will challenge us like that. They did away, threw the ball around plenty, and when they look at the footage of that, they'll think, we're a chance here. But I will say, you don't become a bad team overnight. We haven't won 9 out of 9 by fluke. So yeah, it's just back in, a bit of a reality check, kick up the backside, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we need to. Everyone will have a look at it. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to spend on it because I can't see us playing that bad again, and I can't see that many individual errors again. But yeah, I think sometimes for the lads, you go away from the game and you might remember a couple of things, but the second and third order effect of what happens around it, you don't see. So I think they'll all be having a look. And we're coming to training this week. As I said, it's not the end of the world, but we do need to get over it and understand why it happened and move on and start building again. And if the run had continued, it would have been great, wouldn't it? But the reality is every run stops at some point. I think we've probably lost at a time where it'll give us enough motivation, reality check, again, whatever you want to call it, to get back on the horse and push on for the rest of the season.